Hi, I'm Jason Sterling. I'm a member of the EA Creator Network. In fact, I just noticed I don't have my tag on there. Give me just a second here. There we go. Member of the EA Creator Network. As such, these two kits that we're about to consider were provided free of charge by the EA Creator Network. This is not really a review. I mean, I might throw a few thoughts in here, but typically trying to review kits, I mean, they're kits, right? It's a handful of stuff, either clothes or build items. It's on some rare occasion, there might be a gameplay feature in there. So, not a lot to review. They're $5. It's $5, $5 US dollars in the United States. Probably whatever that converts to in your local currency, it's probably going to be close to that, right? So you'll make your own determination whether or not you think that's actually worth it for what we're about to see. Now, what we're about to see, once I check, let me check real quick here and make sure that I am online. Where's my channel? Here we go. I am online. So what we're going to see here is I'm going to take each kit and only the kit. So this first room here we're looking at, with the exception of walls and floors, I'm going to use walls and floors, but with the exception of walls and floors, I'm going to use just the kit to decorate this space and see what we get for just $5. No base game assets, no other packs, no other kits, just this Storybook Nursery, which I really like. It's my favorite, I would say, so far. Let me fix this little screen here real quick. It is my favorite. I love toddlers, and I'm really glad, and this works a little bit with infants too, I guess, right? So I'm really glad to see a pack that is kind of toddler-centric. Oh, wrong button. Let's see. Where is... Oh, I'm in build mode. Okay. Never. I got to get started. I have not done a live stream now like in a week, so I'm a little rusty. We're going to go down here and find our Storybook Nursery kit. That's going to show us everything that came with this particular kit. There are no windows, I don't believe. No. No doors, right? No doors either. Nope. Probably no moldings. Spandrels, columns, trees, landscaping. I'm just making sure. I mean, I'm fairly certain none of this is in here. I have looked through the Storybook Nursery kit a little bit. I have not looked through the Artist Studio kit at all. I've seen pictures of it online, so there is that, but I haven't looked through it on the computer. No flooring. I do know there's some wall coverings here, though. The new kit has this particular wall covering. It comes in 6 swatches. It's the same scene, just slightly different tones to it. And it's weird because now this room is outside. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and frame it in. Let's see here. Because I want to get the interior, lighting, what it's going to really look like on the inside. Now it's going to make it really dark in here. We'll probably start with lighting. See what kind of lighting we have with just this pack. This, though, comes in a variety. I kind of like this green a little bit of a greenish hue. All of them are very muted, right? They have a sort of almost a pastel kind of feel to me. For some reason, this pack, I mean, it does remind me of a fairy tale, but it reminds me in a lot of ways of Edward Scissorhands, for some reason. I don't know why. Edward Scissorhands was a little bit of a fairy tale type of telling. Now, let's look here. This is our stuff. This is essentially what we've got going, what we got with this pack. This sort of, how many items are here? 5. Is that 15, 10, 15, 16, 20, kind of 24 items, which is pretty, 25 including the wallpaper. So pretty typical for a pack like this, 25 to 28 items. We are going to start with some light, and thank goodness this chandelier is really bright. We need that because it's so dark in here. And I think this is our only light fixture. So this is what we've, no. Look. Oh, wait, we do. We have is this a light fixture or just a mobile? This is just a mobile. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. But we have this lamp, and the lamp is super cool. Put that down there. The lamp has a great little llama sort of theme to it. I definitely like that. We'll play around with some colors here in just a bit. Let's see here. What wall height do I have this? I'm going to make the wall a little bit higher. I wanted to see how this mural wallpaper would react to a higher wall. And we can see that it kind of just stretches it out. Let's put this back here. Like that. And then, but the pieces, the background, the elements of it, they also get bigger. Right? So let's try the biggest wall size. So it kind of looks like that. So it does look slightly bigger since it's mural based, depending on your wall size. I'm going to go with this medium wall size here. We do not have a floor covering. We do have a great rug. So I'll make the rug really big. Hold on here. That's really too big for the room, but I'm going to go ahead and go with it because I want to cover as much of the floor as I can. Since we are only using this pack, this will be our only floor covering. I mean, I guess in theory, we could actually make it. Let's see here. Kind of like that, right? And then it covers the whole floor that way. Almost like wall-to-wall carpeting. So I guess we could do that. It's but it'll look a little weird on the outside, right? It looks a little weird in the rest of the house. But in theory, we could do it that way since we're only using just this pack, right? I'm going to change the tone of it a little bit. We've got 12 different swatches here. Oh, cool. Hold on. I thought all the swatches were going to look like this, right? But we've got these, and I love that. That is so cute. I love the little animals. I love that. That's so cute. Okay, and we've got that pattern. That's also lovely. I do like the flowers. The bad thing is this. I don't know that these things match the wallpaper, right? I feel like we almost have to go with something either like that or like that. Like we need that darker tone to kind of fit with the wallpaper. I could check real quick here and see, does this come in a yellow? Not really. All of them have that sort of dinginess to them, the sort of aged quality. All of it looks like wallpaper that is original to that Victorian house you just bought, and it has never been washed, right? It's never been washed. So it probably has like about 6 decades of like nicotine stains on it, stuff like that. They used to smoke a lot in the old days. Sometimes when you go into a new house, or an old house, new to you, the walls are kind of dingy like that and stuff. Let's grab our beds here. We're going to go with this. I love these little beds. We can always use more toddler stuff. I've got a really big room here. I'm going to move this in just a bit to this part of the wall. Let's see here. For now, let's center the lamp. Got these new tables. Again, I'm real tempted. I mean, it's real tempting just to default to this black, right? Because it's all going to match so easily. But I do want to try to bring on a little bit of color. We've got a little bit of purple here in the rug. Let's take a look at this chest of drawers. Kind of a nightstand, I guess. Ooh, I like that. Let's go with that. That's got a little bit of that tone of the wallpaper behind it. And the bed, we almost have to leave. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. So I say we almost have to leave it black, but we don't because we have this one here. That looks really good. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That has a very good tone to it. So we'll roll with that. Let's look at these lamps. Can we make the lamps? Can we make the lamps kind of really kind of bright? Make them a bright kind of spot there in the room. I'm going to go with that sort of light pink. It does have kind of a still sort of pastel sort of feel to it. So let's give that a shot. We're going to move his mobile over here above his bed. Give him something to look at night as he's going to sleep. Now we don't have any windows in this particular room because there are no windows with this pack. We do have these curtains. Now, one thing we could do would be frame the bed area with them in some fashion. We really don't need to because we have this other canopy. We could also frame a sort of play area. So we maybe let's take this out. Now we don't have any archways or any doorways we can use. So the best we can do towards framing out a play area would be like this. We could also frame out a closet here in a little bit using that. Let's see if we could do something like that. And I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll put the closet over here. Since I ended up doing a full room, we'll go ahead and put this wallpaper around the entire space. There we go. And I'm probably going to have to sort everything all over again. I always forget when I filtered and then you use the eyedropper tool, kind of resets everything. Now, so we could do something kind of like that. And then ideally, of course, I want to put, a wall there and an archway. We could just make it smaller. Could go this route. That makes it seem a little bit more, right? A little bit more like it's supposed to be there. We have our dollhouse, which does not quite fit that area. But it's going to, because we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move these. I'm going to extend this wall out a little bit. We've got plenty of space to work with here, and hopefully I might try playtesting this, and hopefully, my little toddler there with the particular family that lives on this lot will be able to use that playhouse. I think he will. I think so. We're going to bring this out here. And we'll set up his wardrobe kind of over here. Do we have any sort of bookcases with? I don't think we do. What is this stuff? Changing station. Okay, so I'm going to put the changing station over here. No. Well, shoot. I don't know. How about over here? I think it should be kind of close to where his clothes are. And we'll put this above it. This looks like changing station stuff. And then we're going to grab the new rocking chair. We're going to put it over here. Now, my thought is this could be a kid's room, like multiple. So what if we were to put, you know, kind of a baby bassinet or crib over here? Tuck this away here. Let me look at this for a minute and think about it. So we put this here. Oh, I wanted to put that, you know, up here. Shoot, how about up here? There we go. That works. We'll put it up there. I think I'll set the little toddler blocks over here. This is a cute little toy. It had a little bit of a graphical glitch with it, but all in all, it is a pretty cute little toy to play with. We'll set the baby's kind of thing. Where should I put this? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this, and I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to take this and put it in the corner. Like so. Because it was kind of bothering me, kind of stuck, you know, out in the middle of the floor there. It felt very much out of the, you know, kind of in the way. Okay, let's see what we've got going here. We have this will move over here. You know, that's not too bad. It does stick through the wall there, but it kind of looks like it's supposed to stick through the wall. So I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to put this little baby kind of, you know, stroller thing over here by the purse. So like when the nanny's going to take them out, right? That's where she keeps her purse and kind of whatever. What do you call that stroller? Like I guess just a stroller, right? Right. Okay, we'll try that there. Try this over. Whoops, come on. Now, what do I have left here to use? Let's see. I'm going to show everything here. Bookcase. That's what I need. So I'm going to put the bookcase over here by the rocking chair, right? I really wish I had more pieces. Now I'm going to hold myself to just the kits. But I'm going to put this over here. Again, for sort of little tucked away play area. These are the clothes. Let's put the clothes here. I think I've got this turned. Do I have it turned backwards? No. Oh, no, that's right. They're facing the right direction. Okay. Now, we've used almost everything, but it looks pretty good. I mean, I don't have any complaints with it so far. What's missing here is this. Okay, we haven't done this and we haven't done this. So this is the toy box. I was wondering where the toy box was because the thing I thought was the toy box, which is this, the Wagon O Wares, it is not a toy box. It's just something to view. It's just a decorative item. One thing you can see there too, these bars here in the back are missing. Now they're there when you grab hold of it. It shows them as kind of, or when you highlight it, shows it, but they're not actually there. If you turn them around this way, you can see them, but again, not on this way. And the sickle on the stick here, the little sickle part, that also is missing from the look. So I don't know. Will they ever fix that? I really don't know. I mean, oh boy, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, on one hand, is it a super big sort of problem compared to some of the other glitches in game? No, it's really not. But you did still pay for this thing, right? You did still pay for it. So you do kind of expect it to work like the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to look the way it's supposed to, right? Now, let's see here. I think that was the last two items. We're going to put his toy box over here by the blocks. I'm going to turn it on an angle a little bit. Put these blocks here for him to play with. I say he because my toddler with this family is a he. He does have an older sister. So maybe we'll do the art room for her. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and put another couple of these lamps in because we don't have any other lighting except for the table lamp. So maybe I'll put, well, I don't know. I don't want to intersect that dollhouse, you know. I think that's fine. Okay, so we've got our sort of room set up here, which is not too bad. I mean, considering, you know, this is my $5 room, right? This stuff costs $5. This was a $5 pack. And I think we've got a pretty good room. Now, we don't have a door and we don't have any windows. So that, of course, is the kind of big failing with that, with just using this pack. But all in all, I think it's a pretty good take on it. We're going to go through and see about brightening up just a few of these things. Oh, maybe this. Let's brighten this up. There we go. Maybe that. We'll go with the yellow. Can this go in yellow? That's kind of a lot of yellow. Maybe the green. Or we could go with that sort of color. Let's see here. How about this? I guess we could kind of pull, let's just go with yellow. Let's say maybe with this baby, they went with yellow, you know? Maybe they were like, maybe we shouldn't have gone quite so dark with our first child. Let's turn this at an angle. Maybe that's why he grew up the way he is, because we went so dark with his room. So we'll go a little bit lighter with this new baby. I'm going to try to turn this maybe to kind of a bluish, maybe if we've got it. We got green. Nice green there. I think I'll go with green. Does this come in green at all? No. How about this? Take a look at this dollhouse, see what we can come up with here. I kind of wish I hadn't stuck it in this room now that I want to look at it closer. Let's see. Let's do a nice red tuck back there in the corner. And then that just leaves the closet, which I'm going to go with the blue tone we've been using. The curtains are very cool. I do like these curtains. I think they've got a great kind of look to them. Again, it's sort of very Victorian sort of vibe. I'm going to stick with black on them though. Okay, and then that's it. I mean, that's our room. That is our $5 kit room. Everything in this room, everything you see was from the kit, except for the walls. The walls and the floor, the walls and the actual concrete floor came from base game, of course. The structural walls, but the wall coverings and the floor coverings came from the kit. Now, we're going to try doing kind of the same thing over here with the artist kit. The great thing with the artist kit is I don't know if there's any actual wall coverings with this kit, but if there isn't, it's kind of okay because having drywall or a sort of a loft or warehouse type of look is fine, you know? Now, let's drop down here. Okay, so first things first, just like last time, we're going to see, do we have anything like stairs, fencing, columns, spandrels, windows, maybe windows? No. Doors, no doors. We do have some wall covering. So we do have some wall covering. So it's kind of a wood. I like this. I like that. And I like that. I'm going to go with that. We'll go with this wall covering. Do we have any floor coverings here? No. Okay. Which again, all we have is then the basic concrete. That's fine. Basic concrete works pretty well for a artist studio. Now, the hard thing is here, I guess we only have this one lamp, you know, this industrial kind of lamp. So I'm going to start by making it, I'm going to put it in kind of a dramatic position in the corners, right? Now, what else do we have here? We have a step ladder shelf. Very cool. I'm going to do, in fact, a row of those. Can I intersect them like that? That's not too bad. We don't get too much move object stutter on that. So I'm going to leave those intersected. And I might even go ahead and do a line of them across like that. We have these sort of storage racks. My thought is that this is a single person's artist studio. So it's not going to be, it's not a place for like a community studio or something. So I'm going to do, I think, just one of those for a single person. And then we've got this. And let's put that in there like that. Kind of just, well, I'm going to just put it there for now. We've got these storage lockers. Probably just use one of those, kind of random over here. The rolling dry rack. Let's put that there. The thing I'm not sure about is the rest of this stuff is kind of wood, and this is not wood, which is kind of making it stick out, you know? So I don't know about it. Let's move it over here for the moment. Now, we've got those sort of things. What's this? This here. Oh, we do have a sink. You know what I'll do is I think I'll set up kind of a wash area here with these particular shelves. And then the fact that it's splattered with all this paint, you know, maybe that'll kind of make more sense. This is a tablet. So where can we put our tablet? We can put it there. We can put it up there. We can put it on there. Let's put it over here, though. Let's put it over here a little more professional on our little desk area here. This is cool. I do like this. Does this function as a desk? I wonder where they are putting that. They're not putting it under the desk, which to me seems a little bit odd. Let me see if a computer will go on it. Oh, a computer will not go on it. Okay. Let me move that off. Nope, a computer won't go on it. So it can't be used as a desk. That's okay. Now, let's see. We've got, again here. Where's the rest of our stuff here? Oh, I get it. Because I went out, so I've already used these things. It was kind of throwing me off because it has reset itself. We'll put in our woodworking. Do we not have an easel? I mean, I can kind of see where we wouldn't have an easel because we do have that in base game. Is this an easel? Okay, there's our easel. There's some flowers, some sketches. We'll make one side for art and one for woodworking. We've got this sort of kind of half naked looking thing here. We'll put that on there. So we'll set that over here. This is our still life. Kind of like, you know, naked, headless, armless torso, still life. Put that there for now. That there. Paint splatters. Will that go there? We'll go there. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. That's our still life. And then we've got this, giant sort of backdrop here. I like the backdrop. That's very cool. I do like that. I'm gonna put it here somehow. And we'll just kind of turn this like so. What other colors does this come in? Ah, very nice. So we can kind of overlap that mess there. Let's pull this here. It's interesting. Most of this pack is geared towards painting, right? Like artist studio. But then we do have a woodworking table kind of thrown into the mix. I'm not complaining. It's fine to have, other stuff, but it's an odd kind of inclusion. What I would have loved is maybe like a pottery, like a spinning wheel or something. I know for $5, that would be highly unlikely, a $5 kit to include that. But that's what I would really have loved to seen. Kind of just move that over there. The flowers are lovely. Flowers will work in so many places too. If you don't want to just use them just for your artist studio, for your still lives, you can put them a whole bunch of places. What is this? Sketchbooks. Where do those go? Throw those up there. Swap out the color. We got a good 6 different swatches here. So, so far, I would say with both of these rooms, just using a kit, no base game, no other packs, no other kits, there's actually quite a lot to do here, with it. I'm really kind of surprised. Let me see here. I'm going to put these up here. I mean, these really are pretty well fleshed out spaces for as little as we, kind of, I don't want to say as little as we have to work with, because I guess it is kind of more than one might expect. This pack, in fact, the other one had 24 items plus wallpaper. So it was 25 items. This one has about 26 plus a wallpaper, so 27. Pretty typical for a kit, 25 to 28 different items. I'm going to move these down. But I might have to move it even a little bit further, something like this. Take that probably out of the mix, and we'll maybe try to put this in here. I wish we had something to go on the wall here behind this. That would be pretty cool. I guess we could use something like that up there. It's a little strange to have the paints and the apron hanging from it. Let's see what our other swatches have. Does it have anything that looks like woodworking? It doesn't, but we'll go with that as kind of our woodworking area. Now, again, that's pretty much, I mean, that's it for the kit. But I do think, I mean, looking at this, it has a really great impact for $5. It does. The entire room is done just with the kit. And let me tell you, see what we've got here. And I just don't know that, I think it's pretty good for no base game assets, no other packs, no other expansion, no other packs, no other kits. Yeah, it looks pretty good for just a kit, just $5. Yeah, I think we've got a pretty fleshed out and a pretty realistic room here for an artist studio. We'll go over here real quick again before I get ready to close this out. We'll take another look at our nursery. Again, the nursery only has items from the kit. There's nothing from... Now, the rug is a little wonky. I'll give you that if that's what you're thinking. That's a giant-ass rug. It is. We could make the rug back to a room-size rug, kind of like that, I made it big enough to cover the entire space, which you could do. You can make the walls around it bigger, so you have like really thick walls, like maybe an old, those old English manor houses. Some old American, colonial style houses have those really thick walls, for insulation and stuff. So if you had really thick walls, just make that rug as big as you want, cover the whole floor. But we could bring it out that way. That's what it looks like if I don't blow it up. I like it kind of blown up like that, though. Gives us some wall-to-wall carpeting in here for the little tykes to play on. And otherwise, for just using a kit, nothing but the stuff in the kit, it really does flesh out a very nice nursery. We don't really need anything else from base game or another kit or another pack. So what can I say? I think they look pretty good. Personally, I do think they're worth, $5. I do. From kind of an American standpoint. I know the $5 equals a lot different in income in other countries. So it depends on what country you're in. Saying in America that is just $5 is a lot different than saying, well, it's just $5. Say maybe in some South American countries, some Asian countries, things like that. So it is really easy as an American. If you're an American or a Western European, something along those lines, yeah, it's $5. It's probably not that big a deal. And it does make a pretty good impact and a pretty good statement. The pieces all look really good. The painting on this looks really good. The detail on this looks really good. The detail on the covering here, for the wall, for the background of our kind of, what do you call that? Background of our still life, right? Our still life. That looks really good. So I do think that all in all, yeah, it looks really good. I really do like it. And I think these are probably a couple of pretty good decor kits. That was it. Please hit like, subscribe, and notify for the next stuff coming. Of course, the next stuff coming, I guess, is the event, right? The Grimm event is starting tomorrow, the 24th, I believe, as I recall. And then a Life and Death expansion pack coming out on Halloween, but first looks on October the 3rd. So in just about 2 weeks. Yeah, just about 2 weeks. So very close, coming right up on us. Maybe only a week and a half-ish. Week and a half. So please hit like, subscribe, and notify. We will be taking a look at those things, as they hit. We'll start looking at the Grimm event. It better be fun. I don't like these sort of events coming up. I like the free stuff in the event. The free stuff looks really cool. I don't necessarily like mobile style, be sure and log in type of events to get stuff. But if it's fun, if it's cool, if it's kind of quirky, with Grimm, if they can make it fun, they can make it kind of quirky, kind of a little something more than the last event, which was literally just logging in. They can make it something fun. I think it'll be enjoyable coming up on the holidays here in the United States and a lot of the world, kind of the spooky season, of holidays here in October. So do hit like, subscribe, and notify for those sort of upcoming events. And in the meantime, as always, thanks for watching.